All this to make sure that I'm live. It's not AM, but makeup's not done. It's not AM, but I am either going to get this done or I'm not. So here we are. Let's see if we're live. Let me see if it says live. Let's see if I can hear myself. Let me mute this. Yep, that's my voice all right. So I guess I'm live. Happy Faceless October. It is the 17th of October, and we've got some profile pics to make. I really want to stay on schedule, the schedule that I've made for myself, but really want to stay on schedule, and so it is profile pic time. I did see some additional AI tools that we might be able to use to make the profile pictures for these 7 faceless YouTube channels that I've been working on this week, and I want to try them out. Hey there, I'm the social work expat. Thank you for joining me on another episode of Faceless October live stream, where I am putting to the test whether making faceless YouTube channels using AI tools is 1, possible, and 2, whether it will be profitable. I know that I won't find out whether it's profitable until these pages are up and running, but let's see if it's possible. Okay, it's profile pic time. My whole goal for putting together Faceless October was to challenge myself to make these faceless YouTube channels, and also to see if using AI tools can be a free or low cost endeavor, and also to see if whether those YouTube videos that I've seen where people say that you can make a faceless channel in 15 minutes is true. So far, I haven't gotten it down to 15 minutes. That's also possibly a user error thing. My kindergarten teacher wrote on my little report card years and years ago, because I am way past kindergarten at this point, that I'm a slow worker. Yeah, I am. But you know what? The turtle won that race between the rabbit and the turtle. If I am a turtle and I am a slow worker, I still get it done. So let's see about getting it done. As you can see, I didn't change anything from my work yesterday. I still have the same windows open, and the last channel that I made right here, I can't even remember the name. I should have written it down, but it's here. The Sunny Laugh channel. The Sunny Laugh channel is the comedy channel, and that one is going to be 100% experimental. I did not come up with the idea to make a comedy channel. Bard did, and we're going to see if the chatbot, Google's chatbot Bard's suggestion to make a comedy channel will be a profitable thing going forward. So we're looking at profile pics today. Last week I made a YouTube channel using the suggested AI tools that Bard suggested. I have since found a couple of other possible AI tools for profile pictures, and I haven't tested them out yet, but we've got 7 new faceless YouTube channels to test these things out. Let's see how that goes. I'm not on lunch, so If you see me looking back and forth and distracted, it's because I'm still working. I could very well go off camera and then we would have no idea whether this was a faceless YouTube channel or not, but I do want to make sure. Oh, awesome. There was a task completed, so that's always a good thing. And the fact that I didn't have to complete the task is also a good thing. So, Sunny Laugh is completely experimental. I am running my mouth and not doing work, but I took some screenshots. I want to go to Google Labs because it said on a LinkedIn post that Google has a generative AI image search function, and I want to try that out. That might make getting our profile pictures much easier, but let's see. All right, I'm gonna leave Bard up because I'm probably gonna have some questions. I'm gonna get rid of Spin XO, which we used for one of our channel names yesterday, but Namelix, this one right here, Namelix, they did a great job. And this is an AI tool. It was fantastic yesterday. Going forward, I'm probably going to use Namelix to create names for stuff. Doesn't have to be for a YouTube channel. So I'm going to take this window right here and I am going to follow what this screenshot says. Okay, all right, I'm going to go to Google Labs. Let's see what comes up here. Okay, I have used an experiment of Google's to make AI generated music. I did that sometime over the summer when I was learning how to do prompt engineering, and it was a pretty interesting little experiment there. I don't think it was under Google Labs. I think it was the kitchen. Okay, be an early tester, try new experiences, provide your input. Okay, and look at what they've got here for testing. Project IDX, it says Project IDX is an experimental new AI enhanced initiative aimed at bringing your entire full stack multi-platform app development workflow to the cloud. I don't understand most of those words, so Project IDX is not for me, but it's for somebody. Then it says messages, express yourself with AI powered Magic Compose. Huh. Well, look at that. It says asking for a second date, telling a joke, get help with what to say in just the right vibe before you send. Huh. That's interesting. Google search. This is what the screenshot was talking about. It said, find Google search and click get started. All right, I'm going to do that, but I want to see what else is in this lab first. And I'm going to put the web page in the chat. So we've got labs.google.com because that's where I am. I have been trying to use Google products since YouTube is a Google product, and since the majority of Google's products are free, and my goal is to find as many free and low cost tools as possible so that cost of entry is low for as many people as possible. Okay, now back to what they've got here because I just want to see. Google Workspace. It says unlocking new ways of working with AI. I might be almost out of cough drops. I'm going to try to ration these because I know I have another stream to do during my actual lunchtime. It's South Carolina, right? This is South Carolina right here, and it was 44 degrees this morning. Like, if I wanted cool, cold, fall-ish weather, I would have stayed in Connecticut. Like, this is not what I moved to South Carolina for at all. Okay, squirrel moment over. Google Workspace. It says unlock new ways of working with AI, connect, create, and collaborate like never before with new generative AI experiences in Google Workspace. Huh, that's interesting. I don't know what that means though. Okay, we're going to move down some more. Notebook LM. Okay. It says supercharge learning and ideation with AI. It says an AI first notebook grounded in the information you choose and trust. And this one has a wait list. I'll keep that in the back of my mind because that's kind of interesting. Aha, I used this one. It says Music LM. It says use AI to turn your words into music. And it says describe a musical idea and hear it come to life. There is a wait list for this, but on another one of my Google accounts, I do have Music LM, and it was pretty cool. And then here it's talking about lab sessions. It says human imagination times artificial intelligence. Gen AI. It's talking about a pre-show. Composer and musician Dan Deacon creates a live performance for the 2023 Google I/O pre-show, experimenting with generative AI tools, Bard, Tools Music LM, Bard, and Finaki. I've never heard of Finaki. Then we have LLMs, and it says MIT visiting scholar and Grammy Award winning artist Lupe Fiasco experiments with our latest large language model, Palm 2, and MakerSuite to build AI tools for writers, rappers, and wordsmiths. I've never heard of Palm 2 either. And then we have sign language, Georgia Tech, and RIT/NTID, sign language recognition, and it says students from the Georgia Institute of Technology and the National Technology Institute for the Deaf at Rochester Institute of Technology are experimenting with AI to make learning sign language easier, especially for new parents of deaf children. And there are links to each one of these. It's pretty interesting stuff. And then there are other resources at the bottom of the labs page. I put the link wrong in the chat, but that's okay. I'm sure Google owns labs.google.com and it'll redirect you. We've got Google AI, and it's talking about Google's approach to developing and harnessing the potential of AI and the latest AI news from Google. Then we've got Google Research, and that's Google's own research, their researchers and what they've got going on. And then it's talking about Bard. But see, look, there's Bard right here. I've been using it. All right, back to Google search. Okay, and it says try experiments in search Labs. It says test early stage Google search experiments and share your feedback. Okay. And it says I have to use Chrome for this. That's what it looks like. I don't use Chrome regularly. I generally use Firefox because even though I am doing this stuff in I find a lot of what Google has going on to be incredibly intrusive and taking away people's privacy. Yes, it's called cognitive dissonance. I live with it. I experience it. I live with it. And I will continue to live with it. I have to go to Chrome. In order to go to Chrome, I need to do some little backgroundy stuff to fix these windows. Um, let's see. Let's see if I can make a new window really quickly. While I do that, I'm gonna stick the little card up here real quick and open Chrome. That makes everything small, so I can't do that. Let's do it a different way. Okay, and hopefully opening Chrome is not going to make this computer very, very slow. The more things I open, the slower it gets. Okay. So I'm opening Chrome in the background. And I don't know what I'm signed into in Chrome. I might have to sign in to the proper Google account so that we can access the 7 Faceless YouTube accounts that I've already set up. They're all set up underneath. Oh, no, it looks like I'm in here. Search Labs. All right. We're going to click that. There's a little thing right there. And let's see if I can attach my streaming to this window. No, I need a new window. Let me make a new one. Today is the 17th. OBS likes to give me a teeny tiny bit of a hard time. And there it is. There's Chrome. We're going to say OK. Look at that. And I need to just change the order a little bit. I broke it. I knew that was going to happen. Let's see if I can get this to work. Otherwise, we can continue without my face showing, which I don't mind in the slightest. I'm going to get rid of the other window. Let me duplicate this. Okay. I'm going to call it Screen Share with Chrome. Okay. All right. And that will help me get rid of this window right here. Yes. And the audio should still be working. Okay. And I just need to move this up. Oh, look, there's my face again. Yay! How wonderful. So, what we want And it looks like this is only available until December of 2023. And it says SGE, Generative AI in Search, supercharge your search to find what you're looking for in faster, easier ways. Get AI-powered overviews to quickly get the gist of a topic and easily follow up. Let AI do the heavy lifting for you. Yes, please. Let AI do the heavy lifting for you. And it says when turned on, SGE may appear when you search. Okay, we're going to click that. And it looks like it was last modified on June 27th. 1 second here. Okay. Okay. Turning on SGE will give you access to a new generative AI experiment in search as described in our privacy policy. Please read the privacy policy. If you are going to use SGE, please read the privacy policy. Because it says when you interact with SGE, Google collects data around your usage, queries, and location. So pretty much what Google does anyway. Then it's talking about if web and app activity is enabled. And it says here, generative AI is an experimental technology and is for informational purposes only. Quality, accuracy, and availability may vary. Don't rely on generative AI outputs as medical, legal, financial, or other professional advice. You agree that your use of SGE is subject to the Google Terms of Service and the Generative AI Additional Terms of Service. I'm going to agree. I haven't read the Generative AI Additional Terms of Service, but it's already 114. And then it says get Search Labs email updates. If you opt in to Search Labs emails, your personal data will be processed by Google LLC to send those emails in accordance with Google's privacy policy. I want to know what's what, and so I'll say yes. Every step I take farther into using generative AI is a step farther into a trap that I never thought that I would enter willingly. However, we've been using AI for a long time and not profiting from it. I would like to profit from it. Okay. Search Labs, that's what it's called, and that's what I'm going to put here. Search Labs and SGE. It's slow now. Let's see what happens. It's slow now, though. Okay. Try an example. Get additional useful info as you explore this page. Sure. All right. What I want is profile pictures for our Faceless YouTube channels. So Sunny Laugh, comedy. I'm going to click Sunny Laugh Comedy, right? And then I'm going to click Images. Okay. Um, Let me check this screenshot real quick. Okay. Enable the SGE generative AI in search option. Okay, did that. And it says now go back to search, enter what you're looking for, and watch the magic happen. Okay. Yes, safe search is good for the moment. Okay. How do I know that any of this is generative? Let's click on tools. I want to click on usage rights because that's important. I really just want Creative Commons licenses because this is stuff that I actually want to use. And in my Saturday, October 28th webinar, I will go over different licensing options and what that means for us as creators and making faceless YouTube channels. I don't know. I feel like I'm doing something wrong because I don't see any generative anything on this. All right, let's try it. Comedy, a logo of a comedy channel. Okay, this looks like a regular old search to me. How is this any different than anything else? Okay, go to Creative Commons. Okay, that's interesting. It's licensable. Star-shaped logo concept. Okay, I don't see how this looks any different. Okay, eh, let's do it all over again because I must have done something wrong. Later. All right, we're going to click on the lab again. Okay. Um, okay. Generative AI in search. Let's try an example again. And it's generating, right? It says under the bed storage with wheels. All right. So let's go to images. This did not generate an image. Like, I don't understand. I do not understand what this LinkedIn post is talking about. All right. Image quality may vary. All right. Mm, yeah. Let's click the three dots and see what happens. This overview was generated with the help of AI. Learn more search tips. Okay. Learn search tips. Okay. No. This is just regular search tips. Eh. It was a nice little flight of fancy, but it's not giving me what I want. So we're gonna go back to Firefox. Thanks so much, Google. It's been real. It's been fun. It's almost been real fun. I'm going back to the other one. And I'm going to get rid of Chrome. All right, we're back to this one. And there are a couple of other options. Make that smaller. Okay. Here we go. There are a couple of other options that I have screenshots of. And it's 122. I'm going to have to do the profile pictures in the next stream. I really wanted to get to the content. Okay. One says clip drop. So I'm going to look up clip drop. And find out what that is. I know I could have asked Bard. It says create stunning visuals in seconds with AI. It's clipdrop.co. I wonder how much this costs. Let's see. All right, this next one is clipdrop.co, and I'll put that in the chat. Clipdrop.co. Create stunning visuals in seconds. All right. Pricing. Yeah. You can probably create stunning visuals. How much does it cost? The ultimate ecosystem in apps, plugins and resources for all creators powered by AI, stable diffusion. You can start for free. All right. It looks like the resolution is a little bit low. And Pro is $9 per month. Okay. For an annual contract. For a monthly contract, it's $13 per month. I have not used Stable Diffusion, and so this is interesting. We've got Clip Drop. What's the next one? Thank goodness for screenshots. Okay. Dream Studio. I don't know what that is, but let's put it in here. Dream Studio. Let's see what we find out. It says Dream Studio, generate images with SDXL 1.0, our most advanced model yet. Okay. I don't know what that means, but I'm going to learn. Terms of service. Welcome to Dream Studio. Okay. I don't know what this is. I'm going to ask Bard because I don't know what it is. And I don't know if I want to agree to terms of service for something I don't know what it is. All right, we're going to go right here and stick this in the chat. Okay, and I'm going to go to Bard. I'm going to make a new chat. Yeah. Here we go. I am interested in finding some useful generative AI image generators. Are you familiar with those? Right? So my first question to Bard is to set the scene and ask if it's familiar with what I'm talking about before I start asking it any more questions. Sometimes it's like, well, no, I don't know. And here, Bard is like, yes, and it gives the three most popular generative AI image generators. That's great. I don't want to read the rest. Bard and ChatGPT are pretty wordy. Okay, so we're going to say thank you. Um, are you familiar with Dream Studio? Because really that's what I want to know. If yes, please tell me a bit about the app and include pricing information. Because it could be the best thing since ChatGPT instead of sliced bread. It could be the best thing ever. But if I don't want to spend any money right now, I don't really care. Okay. It says Bard says, yes, I am familiar with Dream Studio. It is a web-based AI image generation app that uses the Stable Diffusion model to create images from text descriptions. Dream Studio is still in beta, but it has already become popular with artists, designers, and other creative professionals. And it's saying that it's easy to use, and it says that Dream Studio uses a credit system. Each credit is worth approximately 1 cent, and it says you can purchase credits in packs of 1,000, 5,000, or 10,000. The cost per image depends on the settings that you choose. It says, for example, generating a high resolution image will use more credits than generating a low resolution image. Really? Would never have guessed. We've got $10, $40, and $75. It says Dream Studio also offers a free plan with 25 credits, and that is enough to generate a few images to try out the service. Okay. I have really only focused on using text to text AI. I've not used the image generation AI except for the one example that I did last week. I don't know what Stable Diffusion is, so I'm going to ask Bard. Okay, thank you. Can you tell me what Stable Diffusion is? And I heard about Stable Diffusion at the AI Institute last week and didn't pay too much mind to it because I generally don't mess with images, but we need images. We need images for our Faceless YouTube channel. Okay. Stable Diffusion is a state-of-the-art text-to-image diffusion model developed by Stability AI. Okay. Then it talks about what the part that gets me all confused, like the inner workings of the AI. I can't. There are other people who are much smarter than me who can and they do. I'm not one of those. Okay, Stable Diffusion is powerful and versatile. What's the pricing? Okay. what is the pricing, if I can spell, for Stable Diffusion? Aha, I spelled it right. Pricing structure. So if there are these other generative AI apps or systems that are built on top of something else, and there are a lot of them, my assumption is that Stable Diffusion would be considered, the Institute yesterday called it a foundation model. There are people making lots of money on top of foundation models. It says Stable Diffusion is an open source model, which means that it is free for use for everyone. And then, just what I said, there are a number of companies that offer cloud-based Stable Diffusion services, and they charge for it. And it has three here: Dream Studio, which we just looked at, Stability AI, and then Hugging Face, which I've heard about. It says Hugging Face offers a free cloud-based Stable Diffusion service. However, the service is still in beta and has a limited number of slots available. Okay. It says it is also important to note that Stable Diffusion is a resource-intensive model. Generating images with Stable Diffusion can be slow and expensive if you are using your own hardware. Cloud-based Stable Diffusion services can be a good option if you need to generate a large number of images or if you do not have access to powerful hardware. That is super important, and I would not have known that if I didn't ask Bard. Thanks, Bard. Look at you not acting like an evil genie today. So, I like free. Dream Studio has a few free slots, and then Hugging Face, it says, is free. So, I'm going to open a new window and look for Hugging Face. Also, squirrel moment, I haven't eaten anything yet today, and so I might hop off of here, get something to eat, and then come back during my lunchtime. Hugging Face. At this rate, I might just have to go and use the little free AI generator page that I used last week. Okay, Hugging Face, the AI community building the future. Okay, has a GitHub. There's some news here. Okay, you can join the community. Let's just click on huggingface.co and see what happens. Log in, sign up. Aha. Models. Can you run it? Okay. Yes. So this is very techy looking. And just like a store that I used to love to go to in Philadelphia called Jomar. Jomar, the motto of the store was, "It's all here, you just have to find it." I don't want to find it. So I'm going to put Hugging Face in the chat. but I don't feel like doing all that thinking to make faceless YouTube channels. Maybe if I were an artist, which I am definitely not, I cannot draw pretty much anything past stick figures if my life depended on it. But there are people who do. There are so many incredibly talented people, and I love, love, love art. I can't make it. I'm going to go back to Bard. Hugging face might be a little bit past my skills. Dream Studio looks like it might not be past my skills, and they do have a trial. I will look into the trial. Probably will mess with Dream Studio for the next stream, but I will, let's see, go back to my chats. We were looking for images, and here's the chat about images. We wanted free. I didn't use any of these. Nope, didn't use. Nope, didn't use. These look like they're all for video. They are. I want text to image. Okay. Aha. I used crayon. Free for 5 credits per day. Pricing. Free for 10 credits per day. Let's say for imagen. Well, no, this would be for commercial use, so I won't touch that. Free for 20 images with default settings. You can generate images on Shutterstock AI image generator, but you can't download them. Nah. Stable diffusion is free for non-commercial use. Let's go back to crayon. So I'm going to open a new window. Gonna put it right next to Bard. We're going to go to crayon. Which used to be called Dolly Mini. All right, we're going to do that. And I would really like to see Night Cafe. And Starry AI. Maybe I'll get 7 choices, and every single one of the 7 YouTube channels that I made yesterday, I will make an image with a different program. We'll try that. Okay, we'll go here. I've got Crayon, Night Cafe, Dream Studio. I need 4 more. Okay, we're going to try Starry AI. I think I'm about to break my computer. Hopefully not. It is 1:41. Okay, Starry AI. Move it right here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 more. Oh, look how cute. And if anyone is interested in using AI image generators just to see what they'll do and not to make money, there are a lot of options and a lot of cute little apps that will do this for you, but we want to use the profile picture to make money on our Faceless YouTube channel, and so we want to make sure that we're going about this the right way. Okay, we're going to call Dream by Wombo. And I think that'll be it. No. Let's see. Maybe we'll try Runway and Photar. I might get to 7. Let's see. Dream by Wombo. Let's see what we got. Okay. There's an app that needs to be downloaded. Maybe yes, maybe no. Okay. My hand is for non-commercial use. Glide is non-commercial. Let's go to Runway ML. This one, Runway ML, can generate images from text and also can generate videos from text. All right, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Runway will make 6. And can I get a 7th one? Or is this is probably stretching my computer's capabilities. Deep Dream Generator. This one has 10 images free per day. So we're going to try Photar AI Image Generator. Let's see what happens. Or Photar, like motor. I don't really know how to pronounce it. Yes, I'm stretching it because now things are just moving back and forth. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Photar, free AI image generator, text to image online. Okay. We'll click this and see what happens. We are all still very much human, and I am going to move this over right here. And we now have 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different AI image generators to try out in the next screen. One thing about this is learning flexibility, and I am trying to be flexible. This is one way. They say that learning new things is a way to keep us young and keep our brains engaged. But we now have 7 AI image generators to try out in the next stream. And that is what I'm putting in the chat. Thank you for coming along for the ride this morning with no full makeup, no ring light, just a bunch of checking out AI image generators, and hopefully we will have some profile pics made in the next stream. Thank you for coming along for the ride with this first part, and until next time, I wish you all good things. Take care.